and on point 105.6 for Cummins and 105.9 for Amber Brown. For our atomweight introductions, here's Joe Martinez.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our next bout tonight, 3 rounds. This in the atomweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. She is a mixed martial artist standing 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in officially 105 1/2 pounds. Her professional record in 7 bouts stands at 4 victories and 3 defeats. Fighting out of and representing St. Louis, Missouri, here is Ashley Cummins. And across the cage stands her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Also a mixed martial artist, she stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at the atomweight limit, 106 pounds. Her record, 6 victories and 3 defeats. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, here is Amber, the Bully Brown. And your referee in charge of the action is Greg Franklin.
Atomweights in the Invicta FC cage, it is Ashley Cummins, and the Bully, Amber Brown. Cummins immediately comes out, takes the center of the cage, throwing some straight punches. Brown threw a kick to the lead leg, but ate some punches for her effort.
Yeah, she came charging right in there. You know, what we've seen from Ashley in the past is a lot of quick little punches to a clinch position or to a takedown position, and it looks like she's trying to push Amber into a defensive mind. Nice right hand there from Ashley.
Quick, crisp punches from Ashley here. Looping overhand left, misses for Brown. Now in the clinch.
And this is where Brown does very, very well. She's a tall fighter. She has great dirty boxing and some really long knees that she's able to hit people with.
This little forearm on the inside there by Ashley, but Brown trying to dictate the pace here in the clinch. They exchange position. Over, under here. There's the Happy Warrior, Roxanne Modafferi, chiming in on Twitter. Always fun to see her.
And we see Amber Brown had the double underhook. She's able to lock a body position and trip Ashley to the ground. Now she's in top. She's actually in a full mount, and she's got her legs kind of around there. Who is bleeding right now?
I think it might be Amber Brown. They may have clashed heads when they hit the floor.
Oh, nicely done there by Ashley to get out of the mount. Amber Brown is still on top, and she's putting a lot of pressure on the neck of Ashley Cummins right now. I'm distracted by the blood, TJ. I can't see the cut.
Yeah, I believe it's over the right eye, but we haven't got a good shot at it yet. Cummins able to get a good look here and get her guard back. Might be her nose that Trump is telling me. A half butterfly position here for Cummins.
Yeah, and she's still, with that butterfly position in there, she's not able to elevate because of the positioning of Amber Brown's body over the top of her. She needs to get a little space to push her away, and she does. Now, Amber Brown's very good on top. She's able to fight through that, but unfortunately, she puts herself right back into the guard. She's got an arm extended. Ashley has that arm trapped. She lets it go.
Full guard now for Cummins. I don't know if it's locked up quite yet. No, it's not. Foot on the hip.
She's pushing at the elbow. She's strapped up into a triangle. Very nicely done. She's got that triangle position locked out. I'm not sure how deep it is. It looks like the legs are actually in the opposite direction where I was looking to go. It's a great way to draw blood from Amber Brown to really put pressure on the head since she's spurting out everywhere.
Cummins saying something to Greg Franklin. Trying to get a look at something now. Brown's in trouble. She's trying to go out the back door.
Her neck is not trapped right now, but her arm is.
Cummins staying tough with this. Now she's getting on top for her troubles.
And now we see the triangle. We've got a double triangle, ladies and gentlemen.
Now Brown is free, but she's still holding on to that inverted triangle row. Now locking it up. Would this be something?
Nicely done, Amber Brown. Ashley Cummins is still in top position, but her head is trapped and her arm is trapped. She's got to get enough pressure to offer her her chin. Those legs are long and they're hard. What she's doing right now when she's stepping on the top of Amber Brown, she's trying to relieve that pressure. She's trying to get to a position where she can free her head.
Defense not in a good position here for Ashley Cummins, trying to get free, but I think she's loosened up the pressure a little bit, but Brown is hanging tough with it.
She is. You know, she's got those tremendously long legs. Nice punches there, but unfortunately her arm being out there can get trapped, just as Amber Brown has done. Ashley Cummins has some great composure right here, still fighting, still looking for a way to be offensive from top position, even without her head in position.
Amber Brown trying to figure out if she can do anything with the right arm of Ashley Cummins, a unique position to be in.
And I actually think attacking that wrist is a good idea. Ashley Cummins needs a position to base from. I don't think her neck is trapped anymore. Well, I think her neck is trapped. I don't think her neck is in danger of being choked.
And she is now nicely done by Amber Brown. What a technical exchange here on the floor.
Yeah, she had great composure right there. A lot of inversion here happening. A lot of, now we're in a body triangle kind of position.
Brown gives up position, trying to do a hammer fist.
And it's just balance to triangle, balance to triangle. It's who can be on top and who can sweep the other.
It's the oddest bit of chain wrestling I've ever seen in my life.
I love this.
30 seconds again, now a switch of positions. Brown trying to get out of this position, I think, to try to make it a little more regular now and playing the leg game.
What creativity here. You know, they're just looking for a position to trap and a hit, to trap and a hit, and both of them are employing exactly the same strategy.
Cummins has a triangle with the arm and leg trap almost. It's not necessarily a triangle, but it's I don't know what it is, Julie. Honestly, it's crazy business here. A bit of innovation ends the round. Wow.
Innovation and tenacity from both fighters. Really breaking that down. It's hard to know who was really being dominant, because when somebody had top position, their head was trapped. When the other person had top position, their head was trapped. Arms were trapped, limbs were trapped, blood was everywhere. It was chaos.
Ashley Cummins showing that she is a very competent atomweight. And Amber Brown, I thought she was close with that inverted triangle. This is really a fun fight for a variety of reasons. I don't know what we're going to see next. We've seen so much in the first 5 minutes. What's the sequel to round number one going to look like?
I don't know, but I can't wait for it. And we see her nose is being attended to right there. So it was the nose that was bleeding from Amber Brown. And we see Ashley Cummins came in strong. Amber Brown grabs onto her head in that clinch position, but Ashley continues to drive her. Now there's fights for that choke. I don't know that the choke is actually the position so much as they use that trapping of the head to switch the momentum and to roll each other over and over again. Very fun stuff on the ground. I love that they were fighting for just these tiny inches.
I'm going to have to find a BJJ coach to walk me through some of that stuff later on tonight.
I'm showing my ignorance here, TJ.
All right, round number two, ready to go. Ashley Cummins, Amber Brown. Cummins takes the center of the cage immediately.
Cummins is actually fighting very, she's fighting a smart game by trying to get in the inside of those long limbs. Oh, beautiful single leg off that kick, and Amber Brown immediately tries to reverse it. Ashley manages to stay on top in the guard. Her arm is trapped, however.
We've seen Brown very dangerous on her back before. She submitted Shino Van Hoosh last year.
And Ashley Cummins is no slouch right here. You know, in a lot of her fights, we see her on top guard position, but kind of turtle like that, delivering the sharp shots.
Trying to play a little bit of rubber guard was Amber Brown now. Brings it high. Cummins trying to posture up through it. Tommy Toehold chiming in on Twitter.
Love you, Tommy. Yeah, jiu-jitsu is absolutely correct. And look at that, you know, that attempt for an armbar in that pass. Now Amber Brown is in a position where she's trying to get her butt underneath her a little bit more to get more leverage to sweep, but also trapping the head in hopes of getting, getting those positions. Looks like she's trying to climb her right leg up to a high guard. Not advisable when the other leg is trapped. Oh, head and arm position.
Cummins trying to get free from the guard as well. Now inside with that arm triangle. Brown trying to get that right arm free.
Now she's doing the quote-unquote answer the phone technique there, where she's trying to create space with her elbow up there. But that seems like it's kind of tight right now. She's struggling, she's bridging a little bit, but I don't know. I think that choke
She's lost the position a little bit, and it looked like Brown was trying to wait for her to maybe try to step over and sweep the position, but Cummins biding her time, securing the position. Now she doesn't have the choke, but she is in a dominant side.
Now Cummins in top position right here. Again, good chance to throw those little strikes, try to work her way, work those points up in the bank, and cause a little damage.
On Saturday, April 8th, Daniel Cormier and Anthony Johnson will rematch for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. It is UFC 210 live on pay-per-view, 10 in the East and 7 in the West.
Now look, Ashley Cummins actually has that position locked up. It's not a full choke from here, but you can see the way Amber Brown is actually she's basing out with her elbow, trying to create more space, trying to create more pressure, but Ashley is very relentless on that head and arm choke. She's really trying to push, driving across the mount.
Neon Belly slides over to mount, still holding that choke. Amber Brown putting her toes in the cage there, trying to make space.
Beautifully done by Ashley Cummins. That's the side you want to be on to finish that choke. You want to be the opposite side. Amber Brown is grabbing onto her leg, trying to relieve the pressure. Again, that's a great way to defend this. Ashley is switching her grip up. She's continuing to work. But Amber Brown, she's thrashing a little bit, making it uncomfortable for Ashley to keep her flat. You do not want to be flat right there in that choke position.
The thrashing is a sign of desperation, I think, trying to get free. Now Brown is grabbing that right leg, trying to get the circulation going, trying to make some space.
And what Ashley really needs to do right now is get her chest to the ground. Her chest is what counts right there.
That's real
she's
deep now,
but she's a little too high, I think, to finish right here.
I think she lost the elbow position. Now Amber Brown trying to go out the back door. She brought her legs up into the mix and making space. This is one of the more technical matchups you'll ever see in mixed martial arts, Julie. Crazy stuff.
And that was fantastic patience for Amber Brown. Fantastic defense, staying calm in the storm when there was a lot of pressure on her neck. And it was great pressure from Ashley Cummins. That's exactly what you need to do.
A minute left here in round number 2. And while the choke didn't come for Ashley Cummins, a significant amount of dominance has come within this round. This will clearly be her round unless something crazy happens here in the final minute.
Yeah, and look at the way Amber Brown inserts those butterfly hooks. Ashley's reading that and stepping away from them, but those long legs in butterfly hooks are a fantastic way to elevate people, to keep your opponent even in top position, to keep them always guessing what's coming next.
Nice elbow there by Cummins. Brown has a little elbow of her own. 30 seconds here in round number 2. I think we're seeing a lot of evolution from both of these fighters here, and you know, that just innovation that they've had on the ground is really great stuff. And again, we're far from done in this one. 15 seconds left in round number 2. Brown trying to get free.
And Ashley Cummins just maintaining that beautiful top pressure, even when her head gets trapped like that. Even when the person underneath her is squirming, she's like, no, I am solid, I am staying here. 105 is definitely the place for Ashley Cummins to be.
We've been singing the praises of strawweights. Now I want to sing the praises of atomweights, because a former strawweight, both of these ladies former strawweights, putting on a show though tonight at 105 pounds. Invicta FC 22 is shaping up, Julie. I don't know. This is craziness. Fun fights in every single bout.
Yeah, it's giving me chills. I love it tonight, TJ. It's been so great.
All right, adjustments need to be made for really both fighters here, because we've seen an even fight in the first round. Not exactly sure who the judges will give it to. The second round clearly for Ashley Cummins. Now the third round for Amber Brown. She needs to do something if she wants to make a statement here. If she can't get a stoppage, she might be in some trouble here on the scorecards, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, just really fun stuff. We'll see the tactical changes for both of these fighters in the final frame. What would you do if you were Amber Brown? Clearly, the momentum in the corner of Ashley Cummins right now. How do you break that into this final?
Oh, I think Amber Brown needs to stay long, and she needs to be throwing those elbows. She needs to do what Amber Brown does best, which is those dirty elbows on the inside, those long knees. She needs to cause pain for her opponent and not get overwhelmed by the top pressure. That's what's going on with her. She's on the defense too much. She needs to take over, really take the center of the ring, and start delivering those strong strikes that she has.
Ashley Cummins coming out very aggressive, feinting a lot, lowering her elevation, making Brown think about the shot. Right hand lands for Cummins.
And the way Cummins is darting in and out like that, that's beautiful against a longer opponent, a taller opponent.
Appreciate Amanda's kind comments there on Twitter. Hashtag InvictaSC22, at TJ DeSantis, at JulesK_fighter, and of course at Invicta Fights.
And we saw a nice left hook land there from Ashley Cummins. Brown seems, I was going to say she seems a little trepidatious, but then she comes in there and rattles off 3 punches in a row to the face. So
blood leaking from the nose of Amber Brown. Still firing forward though. I like the movement from Cummins. She's employed a shot in this fight a few times. She's taken Brown down, but also thrown shots with her hands. And Brown, I think, is forced to react here more than act her own.
The way Ashley Cummins is staying so light on her feet, like I said, the in and out movement, it's throwing Amber off of that aggressive game. Usually she's the aggressor. Usually she's the one moving forward. You know, and now she's the one who's primarily defensive right now. Not that she's not landing her own shots. She is. But we see one person is bleeding pretty heavily right now, and the other one has, I think, a little bit of a trickle around her ear, which may not even be her blood.
Now back in the clinch, Cummins trying to bully the bully. Brown has none of it, pushes away. See, in all areas of mixed martial arts, a lot of ground positioning for the first 10 minutes. Now we're seeing a kickboxing effect.
Yeah, and I like seeing those kicks from Amber Brown. I'd like to see her mix it up a little bit. She's throwing some pretty good front kicks in the first couple rounds. Those head kicks, they're very nasty when she throws them. She might be cautious of the takedown right now off of the kick as she was single-legged in the second round.
Brown now bunching up some kicks. This combination by Brown, but Cummins still coming forward. Single leg attempts here.
Beautiful.
Executed well. Brown tries to roll through.
Oh, and
Armbar
Amber Brown's
coming.
in the armbar. Oh, excuse me, Ashley Cummins is in the armbar. Amber Brown put it on there, but Ashley defends quickly. She's passing over, able to pass the guard and defend that arm pretty quickly. Now those long legs of Amber Brown, like wrapping them around people's heads when she shouldn't be able to, it's a huge strength of hers and a huge, creative decision on her part.
Cummins now with a clean side. Grinding that forearm against the face of Brown. Brown now trying to move, but might be giving up that arm triangle position again. Corner of Cummins asking for a crucifix. He wants to isolate that arm potentially, get some ground and pound in, but now looks like she's going to try to take the back of Amber Brown. She does.
Well done. Amber Brown was turning over, trying to get a more shrimp position there. Now she's all the way on her back. She does not have both hooks in quite yet, but it looks like she's in a pretty good backpack position here to ride Amber Brown and to try to bully the bully, like you said, yanking her backwards.
Time not on the side of Amber Brown here. If she's going to make something happen, she needs to go quickly. I think she's trying to frame up. I thought she was trying to go for a Kimura. She's not. And now you got to watch out again. Ashley Cummins trying to come out on top. I think she was trying to keep that arm triangle as she did, but Brown now goes again to her base.
What a beautiful ride that Ashley Cummins is doing, like a little koala bear, just staying on top, finding her openings, finding her ways to grab. She's high on the back. We've seen that a lot tonight. People are really exploiting that backdoor escape, but she's able to ride on top. When you get your arms underneath your opponent's arms, you can ride them a little bit better. I keep saying ride them, but I think you guys know what I mean at home. It's almost like the person is a jungle gym and you have to climb around them and find the places to put your feet and hands.
Final 30 seconds left in this atomweight fight. Amber Brown trying to get free from Ashley Cummins. Cummins holding on.
This is by far one of Ashley Cummins' I think, most impressive performances.
She's a bona fide atomweight. Now she's trying to get it done with the rear naked choke. 15 seconds left for Ashley Cummins to get a stoppage, putting on the squeeze.
It's not under the chin, but it is bringing the blood, and that's a good psychological move right there, especially for the judges to see.
Couple right hands, not a lot behind them, but time is running out, and it has expired. 15 minutes in the books. Ashley Cummins has done enough on my scorecard to get this fight, but wow, I'm saying it all night long. Our athletes are performing. I feel bad that there's a loser because they're both, wow, just truly, this is top shelf mixed martial arts.
Double triangles happening in the first round.
Amazing
Scrambles
stuff.
for days, I think I scored that for Ashley Cummins. I think she was very dominant in that fight in a lot of position exchanges and a lot of the punches. I wonder if Amber Brown's nose wasn't busted in the first round or something that contributed to that. But quite honestly, what a great night for Ashley Cummins.
Ashley Cummins comes back to Invicta FC and puts the atomweight division on notice. We'll see what the judges say. A very tough Amber Brown. This was a fun back and forth fight. It started very evenly matched, and then ultimately Cummins took over in the second round and had another solid round in the third. It's clear to me you never know what the judges will do, but Ashley Cummins, I'm blown away with what she brought to the cage tonight at 105 pounds.
Amber Brown kept her aggressive pressure. She had that beautiful kick over. She immediately went swinging into the armbar, but Cummins kept her posture, kept her hands in tight, and just was able to move in tiny little movements like she is. I mean, she, her little bumblebee movements and those little quick switches of hips and hands, that really paid dividends for her. Again, atomweight is her home.
Final sequence of the match here. This rear naked choke was close, Julie. It wasn't under the chin, but it was a squeeze to be afraid of.
Yeah, it looks painful to me. She's definitely putting a lot of pressure on her. Amber continues to fight as she does, and in the end, we're going to get a decision out of it.
That decision lies with Joe Martinez. He will make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Here are the totals. Ross Swanberg has it 30-27. Henry Gary and Brett Miller have it 29-28, all for your winner by unanimous decision. From St. Louis, Missouri, Ashley Cummins!
Ashley Cummins gets it done, victorious inside the Invicta FC cage as an atomweight, and she will speak with Laura Sanko.
All right, I'm here.